Hello, CSO leaders. It is Dylan. I was asked to give my testimony during the leadership retreat, but I will not be there. So here it is in MP4 format. Growing up in high school, I was really involved in a lot of things, especially youth group. Did retreats, did Edge, Life Teen, all that jazz, and it was great, and it was also very busy, but it was awesome because I loved it. It wasn't until the second semester of senior year, though, that I really uh, had this almost crisis because all of the sorry all of the activities and things that I like to do and sort of associated myself with ended. Like retreat season ended, and then I was in band in high school. Band ended, and then the second semester senior year in high school. It's like pretty laid back. Like there really isn't a lot of work to do, and so then I was just there being like, what do I even like to do? Like I sort of forgot. And so then to a certain extent, that questioning made me wonder, okay, like what do I really enjoy? Like who am I really? What do I value? What do I, hold truth? And so then that feeling of discovery and sort of questioning who I was and again what I believed uh, was my main theme going into college here at the University of Houston for my first semester. And I still went to Mass on Sundays, but that was about it. And I was just sort of afraid because I was like, I don't really know who I am. Like, I don't know what I really, do or like how to describe myself. But I found that CSO, and the Newman Center was a home for that. And look around you. I mean, there's people of all different cities and states where they're from and majors, what they're studying, like personality types, hobbies. There's all types of people here at CSO, and it's so welcoming of that. Like our home is built on differences in people and histories and cultures, and it's wonderful. So as I got more into CSO, my second semester at I was just still sort of like, like I don't know, like I don't really know who I am. Like, how am I supposed to know who y'all are? Like, it was just it's very intimidating. But it was all just a perception. Like, CSO is so welcoming, and it's so comfortable. There's a sign that says, "You're home away from home" here at the Newman Center, and that sense of comfort that I can, relax and, even if I don't know who I am, like I can be myself in self discovery while here was incredible. And it's such a home for me now. Uh, it's just beautiful. There's a Bible verse. It's from First Corinthians chapter 12. It is 22 through 25. It says, "Indeed, the parts of the body that seem to be weaker are all the more necessary. And those parts of the body that we consider less honorable, we surround with greater honor. And our less presentable parts are treated with greater propriety, whereas our more presentable parts do not need this. But God has so constructed the body as to give greater honor to a part that is without it, so that there may be no division in the body, but that the parts may have the same concern for one another." And I think that verse really sticks to what uh, I'm trying to convey, and also the theme of what I've gotten from CSO during my time here, is that it is such a place for anybody. If your youth group all star who can list all the books in the Bible in chronological order, hey, welcome. That's awesome. Or if you're someone who like doesn't know anything about the faith and like is just sort of figuring out who they are, like how I was, like this is the place for you. It is such an environment of welcoming, and it is such a beautiful place to make friends that are going to meet you where you're at and not expect you to be somewhere uh, and somebody that you're not. So yeah, that is my testimony, and thank you for listening. I'll see you soon, leaders.